here. That one tacky mattress shop with the Ferris wheel made of trash on the roof? Yeah, but if she tears the mattress store apart looking for the exits to find them, then she'll know where they are by process of elimination. Fuck, this is bad. I need to go check on them. Well, alright then, partner. Best of luck to you finding your eggs. Well, you can't just leave, eh? Oh, I can't, can I? What's stopping me then? I'll screech right into your ear. If I abandon you, will not my definition be long out of earshot at that point? Right, yeah, fuck. I'm here to put some intimate mirror. Because why the hell would I follow you to a St. Amps tonight? Haven't you always wanted to see a green egg? I've never considered what a green egg even looks like till now. So, aren't you curious? I'm hell-bent on my crusade for vengeance. Last thing that I need to do now is to wander off to be in track. That makes logical sense. Shit, it makes logical sense. I need to say something more compelling to get a message to follow me. You're talking out loud, you know. Note to self, he can. Still talking out loud. Plan B. For plan C? Why would you even? Why do you even assume that work? Silence, Fez man. Adios to Chad. Wait a moment, yeah, Vicky. If I'm going, that means you have to as well. What incarnation are you jabbing about on now? Just because you're in Dialtown doesn't mean you can get to Mingus. How well do you know the layout of the town? I'd figure it out right quick, I'm sure. I'm a born navigator. If I can navigate 14,000 feet in the air and through space, I can find a town, I'm sure. Through what? Aimless wandering? Damn, we're right. Hard to sneak undetected to a destination you don't know the location of, isn't it? Face it, you need me more than I need you. He's got you there, Norm. Yes, indeed. Damn it, all to hell. You're fine. Quick detour, then we're going straight to the mayor. You hear? I'll get my justice tonight. Mark my words. Alright, before we head out, I'm going outside to scout for undesirables. Stay here for the time being. I'll clear out when I know the coast is clear. Happy trails, Fezzy. Yeah, right. Bye. There he is. Lord, I thought he'd never leave. Look, Jax, I wasn't going to say this to you, but since we have a moment alone, I think you should ditch the cowboy. What do you mean, Norm? No, one of the 17 other gnarly space cowboys that happen to be following you around. See, now I'm really scared. Look, Jax. Norm just told us he's going to murder someone in cold blood. I know you know that this is wrong. And more concerning still, you agreed with him. He's not good influence on you, clearly. But Jack said, I wouldn't want to be an accessory to anything like this. So what you're saying is that I just abandoned him? Like I said, he won't make it out here on his own. He'll get captured. Oh, and what a shame that would be. Hell, I say you could even put a tip in for him. Maybe the mayor even pardon you. You prevent a murder and get your own life back. You'd have it made, Jax. It's a win-win situation. I don't know, something about this feels icky. Besides, how do I know she'd keep her end of the deal we make? Remember, uses people like tools. If she finds a use for you, she'll keep you around. And hell, maybe even her payroll. But he is right about her, you know. Yeah, and she's clearly right about him. He's wanting to murder another human being in cold blood. Is she really human, though? You know what I mean. Look, we're all a little off kilter in Dialtown. Now, for her side, she is a sentient person with actual feelings, hard to believe as that may be. She made a dumb move banishing you, but, well, we both know that she's wrong about you. Maybe you can show her that. There's no reason to not turn him in. You save a life and possibly gain years back. Is this a route divergent choice here? Looks like it's your call at the end of the day. No, I started this. I'm not backing up on my deal. I just don't want you to recap the consequence of his actions. But with them, I'll be on my own. What if I get attacked? Yeah, and what if you get attacked with him nearby? You don't think him shooting someone dead will make your current situation any worse? I'm sure you just wave. No, better than us. That's not a very good early thing to say, Jax. Not very early at all. Being an accessory to murder isn't cool. Do you want to be cool, Jax? So badly. Come on out, Jax. It's clear, I reckon. I guess we're blissful again then, eh? Just think about what I said, though. Alright? I might. We'll see. Godspeed, my ghoulish moose. I'm not backing out of the deal. We made an agreement, and I'm sticking with it. Hey, buddy. Right, there you are. Took you long enough getting out of here? Say, can I ask what the deal with that place was? What do you mean? I mean, the inside of that place looked like some sort of spook house, but out front, the sign says cinema. What sense does that make? Oh, it used to be a cinema. Got converted for a week after last Valentine's Day. And yet, the old sign is still up a year later? I guess they've just been busy. Uh-huh. Hey, before I forget, thanks for you backing me up and then when I told Feezy about the plan and he threw a fuss. Been a long time since I felt any sympathy for another human. Don't mention it, justice will be served tonight at our hands. You know, Greenie, I reckon I'm almost beginning to like you, smiley face. Hey, I said almost. No, don't do that. How won't turn you to even wink without a... Ain't just like that all merchant built up here has just slid down the slide of shame. Now then. I think we better get moving before anything else or anyone undesirable shows up. Relax. I know how this game works pretty well by now. Game? You're sitting in the middle of where I'm looking at now. Right? Because you're looking straight at me. I ain't following where you're going with this. I mean, there's no space for a three-way dialogue. We're just breaking the fourth wall so much, you know, because you have to stand closer to the left or the right side of the screen. So literally the other character's talking to us. What's with this fourth wall break? Huh? So because you don't move up to where I'm looking, we're safe. It has to be the daftest, most backwards. It'll work, just watch. The fourth wall breaking's amazing. See, I told you. Well, look who it is. Fuck, this ring can slide across backwards now? Oh, right, God invented the mechanic for Bigfoot's romance route. What does any of that dribble even mean? Well, what do we have here? Hey, you said that I could say the line. Yeah, and you said you were able to speed walk fast enough for us to spring an ambush, not arrive after they already left the spook shack. We're lucky they lured it around for so long like total morons, we'd be sit without a paddle. We can both hear y'all, you know. Hear what now? You'll fall into our trap just as we planned. Well, I guess to show yourselves first, we are expertly... he's got a gun, you know. That's right, bozos. I'm holding a gun. And I have a knife in my hand in case he misses, which is of course incredibly unlikely. The word on the street is that your crime name is Misso McGee. Miss? They think you have bullets now? They think you have bullets now, bro. Now this makes us powerful. Hang on, Jax. Who in tarnation are these two rattlesnakes, and why do they look like they're about to maim themselves with their own weapons? This is, sorry, I forget. Did you guys ever reveal your names? Or are you just unmanned subway mugger and unnamed gun headshotted asshole? We're the infamous crime duo, Sabby and Shooty. Yeah, we're partners in crime, so that means you're out of time, huh? How long did it take you to come up with that? Bro, I plagiarized it from a greeting card website. What do I tell him? Just act natural, bro. So, whether I have an A. I'm very intimidated right now. Ah, shit. Hang on. Which one of you is shooting and one of you is stabby? That's obvious, bozo. Yeah, any old schmuck can figure that out. Alright, except one of y'all is holding the gun but has a knife head, and the other one of y'all is holding a gun head, has a gun head, but is the last holding a knife. So the naming convention could honestly go either way. Shit, Do either of you actually know? Of course we know our own sickin' names. Then which of y'all is which? I'm Savvy. Yeah, I'm certain of that. So you're certain that if I pull out your ID out of your pocket and check the name of it, it's 100% Savvy and not Shooty. It's 50-50, bro. What's your ID? You think I've got ID? Little Billy buys booze for me. He's got a real fake ID. It's true, I've seen it. It's very convincing. Shit! They can hear us! You're talking aloud right as I pointed out already. Shit! I think we just run! No, bro. We need the money. There. Think of the Barbados, bro. Bro, think of Barbados. You're right, bro. Again, we're Stabby and Shooty, the inseparable crime time duo, and now you're out you know, I've never heard one scene you two together. Not once! Shit! He's got us there. Our whole story is falling apart. What do we do? Oh, for the love of... Alright, partners, let's cut to the horse code. Why y'all hassling us like a couple of starving ticks? Yeah, neither of us are bank clerks, and we have no change for you. So like scream, we've got shit to do. Hey now, bank robberies and subway muggles are our old gigs. Things are different now. Yeah, bozos, a new day is dawn is here town. Things are different now. Say, what's with the accent? Are they actually from Brooklyn, or is it just something wrong with them? One, the other, or both? Probably both. The only thing wrong with us is that we won't be able to count all the moolah we'll make once we haul you two back to the mayor. Say what now? Yeah, bozos, we're her elite enforcers. Finally, on the other side of the law and the poverty line. There's a huge bounty on your heads, and she handpicked us to bring you straight to her. Yeah, dead or alive. We'd prefer it alive, because frankly, bodies are actually super heavy. Yeah, and we're sore from carrying huge bags of mulch from our weekend job. Man, crime just doesn't pay enough to cover the bills anymore. As if she ever hired two fools as yourselves to execute her. We don't have time for this. Come on, let us pass. Aha! Like how we let you two go. Yeah, here's how this is gonna go down. We're gonna tie you both up, and then call Mayor Mega to collect us up in her sports car. Yeah, we're going for a ride. Heh. Wait, she is collecting us? You said you were bringing us to her. Yeah, she doesn't actually trust us to give yous all the way back to uptown. Yeah, she says you just skedaddle once our backs are turned and easily lose us. Then what was the whole thing about bodies being heavy about if y'all wouldn't even have to drag them back to town hall? Well, she'd make us drag you both into her trunk if you just kick the bucket right now, and like I said, bodies are really heavy. Jax, I'm really starting to worry that I'm going to accidentally grievously harm these fellas. So, what's stopping us from just leaving the spot before the mayor arrives? That'd be us, bozo. Oh, come on, Norm, oh, good, come on, Norm, let's go. I wouldn't make any quick moves I've ever used. You see, I'm holding a gun, and my partners are holding a knife, so well, you see, partners, I also happen to have a pistol of my own holstered. So if it's a duel you'll want. Shit, he's got a real gun with, like, bullets and shot! Yeah, I'm out. Gun beats knife. It's a classic rock, paper, scissors rules. Well, everyone too. So by rock, paper, scissors rules, we draw. Actually, I've already drawn. Oh shit. 10 paces, then we shoot. No, I wouldn't bother. His gun totally isn't loaded. Hey, shut up, you! You sure, Jax? I mean, I wouldn't put it past them trying to stick up arms with an unloaded pistol, but that's quite a ballsy assumption to make. Norm, he tried this exact trick on me and my buddy Randy before. Call his bluff, man. He's just a human roach. Who are you calling a human roach, huh? Huh? I meant the other one, but... See, I don't get what you are. Your brothers, cousins, lovers, just co-workers. You all call each other bro, but I don't get your whole vibe. We're beyond your understanding, bozo. Yeah, and you should be afraid of the unknown, you little punk. Well, if I don't understand the danger of something, why would I fear it? Shit, he's got us there. I mean, get it? If you're so furious, why don't you just shoot him then, huh? Teach him a lesson. Because, Mayor Mega says she wants you to, capture alive? Bullshit. You said a moment ago that she wants us dead or alive. Shit, bro. I totally said that. I told you, bro. The dead or alive shit only works if they assume you actually have a way to ice them. Ah, shit. You really screwed the pooch on this one. This blows. Jax, I'm really starting to worry that I'm gonna kill one of these two varmints. It's okay, remember, Norm? Human roaches, we can leave them be. Let's let them go under Megath's metaphorical fridge as the equally metaphorical bulb lights up. Let's just go on our merry way. We've spent plenty of time with these two clowns. Shit, bro, they're gonna walk away from us. That's the opposite of what we want. Shit, bro, shit, rush him out with your knife. This thing can barely cut butter, bro. What do you want me to do? Look in his paper bag and hope and jab it out the other side? He'd shoot me for that. Without hesitation. Why don't you rush it with your knife head, huh? Tough guy? No way, bro. Are you kidding me? That guy has a freaking gun. I ain't doing that. So do you, bro. Except you don't load it, do you? Hey, your hand's a gun too, bozo. I don't see you learn your knocking with the bullets. I told you, I'm afraid if I open you up, I'll get dust in my head. I don't want a dusty barrels. Jax, I know afraid I'm going to murder these two mudheads in a mighty messy manner. Okay, now that we've thoroughly established your lack of everything yet, we're just gonna go. Can you guys rough yourselves up a little and tell Mary we really fought you? It was hard if either of you happen to run into her. Not a chance. Come on, if you don't, she'll rough us up. And boy, do I envy her that pleasure. Come on, Jax. Those egg of yours ain't gonna take advantage of themselves. This is amazing, bro, for real. What do you mean they escaped? I didn't even ask you to bring them to me. You just had to hold them there. The idea of doing the alley ambush was so you could stand with your backs to the alley entrance so they couldn't do the old differ and dash. There was nothing we could have done, Mayor. That cowboy fella had a gun. You have a gun. You both have guns. Yeah, and we were asked you for bullets. You making this shrewd decision not to give you two idiot bullets is the sole reason you both managed to make it back alive at all. See, this is why you should have sent yours truly, my Undersurge's hatted ally. For you see, I've got my trusty lever action. Far more reliable than the pea shooter, equally as handed that my friend is carrying in his holster, I dare say. Why is there always hats with him? Right, except I wanted this to be a discreet Operation Theodore. Blowing a cryptic-sized hole in the Swookow's wall with a barrage of the rival post out is hardly inconspicuous. Should have sent me instead. I stumped them with a mind-boggling riddle till you arrived. Sea warmers don't speak! To tell you the truth, Miss Crown, I don't know if we're exactly cut out for this force and stuff. You're right, you absolutely aren't. You're both fired. Get out! Bro, there goes our paychecks. If you need us. I won't! We'll be lying on the gutter and adding to the town's filth our own. Good. Do not let me catch either of you near here again. Jeez, it's always exile with you, isn't it? Incompetent goons be damned, my plans will just have to adapt. Theodore, am I correct when I believe that Bigfoot has been securely placed behind bars? Correct, madame. He is safe and sound in captivity, ready to be studied extensively. Yes, yes. And who's monitoring his enclosure at the zoo at this current moment? Nobody. Do you perchance wish for me to ask my gift shop cashier to observe the... Oh, for the love of God! Go watch the 8-Man Theodore and stay there. The last thing we need is a containment breach within a containment breach. Aha, but think of the research possibilities, Your Highness. Why, if I were to gain the opportunity to observe Bigfoot in an uncontrolled environment... Yes, and then think about my chance of re-election. May I remind you that I actually need to receive votes to get re-elected? So what if you lose the love of the great on watch? Don't you always rig our elections anyway? He's rigging up election fraud. That's exactly my point. You have been hit half-wit. If nobody votes for me, and I still get into office regardless, the dumbasses will finally figure out that our ballot boxes are mere poorly disguised swines. Then ballots get investigated by the commission, and they'll discover that I hired you to create crude crayon forgeries for the shorter ballots. You have to pay a lot of plebs off to make a catastrophe like that disappear. Ah, it's a cat-ass trophy. I have killed before, you know. Just go, Theodore, and make haste. Oh, and take those ghastly eggs with you. Mr. Mikos binds into the table with already a permanent fixture in the room. Superb! Onwards and upwards, then. Farewell, my friends. Wonderful. And with that, I have the number of curtains left in this room. Do Abel next. Oh, speaking of Abel. No, please, I have a family. You left the sticky note that I gave you at the side of the green one's nest upon collecting his filthy shelled offspring, correct? Oh. Oh yeah, I did, sure. Excellent. That's the rest of the plan set into motion then. The sticky note makes up the rest of your entire scheme, huh? Must be one hell of a note. Oh yes. I think they'll find the note compelling to say the least. After all, the note says that the two don't instantly surrender themselves to me. That I'll be dining on green omelets tonight. Wait, hold on, that's one of them. Reality thingies again. Ah, plot hole! Nasty fellers. Hear him out. What are you blathering about now, you disheveled mongrel? See, that note makes no sense because you lacked the supreme depravity needed to scarf down the immensely feared and consciously revered nuclear omelet. Besides, you just gave the eggs to Theodore. That isn't a plot hole. My deaf candid screened employee. I simply lied about planning to eat the whatever you call that wretched dish in order to ensure that the green one complies with my order to surrender. My God, that's devious! Thank you. That wasn't a compliment. You just made me use my own name in vain. Now, I can sit back, pour myself a nice goblet of milk, and... Yeah, nah. Excuse me? LML, you forgot to plan for if the cowboy decides not to bother accompanying that green bozo in the fun fair itself. Why would that be an issue? They still be reunited once the green one finds the note and plan with continual drum off at that point. Uh-huh. And which one of the two were you banking on reading the note? The green bozo's illiterate. Well, I'm sure our egg-laying friend simply really know back to norm for him to read in that case, surely. And notices the green shuck will just be sitting sticking up for a slice of cheese and devour it instantly. No, no, even he wouldn't. And what color is the paper? Oh, for the love of... It's truly ceaseless, isn't it? Abel, no, but you swore that we wouldn't have to go back out. Are you kidding? Fine. Back to plan A then. Billy, just track them down, tie them up, and drive them back to me. Okay, then, just leave it to me, plus plus. Do not. You're actually in luck, because some people happen to be a talent of mine, you know. Yes, a senior school report card. You're a scary, scary child. I honestly deleted from the time by clock blocking your parents before they can conceive you if I weren't afraid that you'd simply pop up somewhere else later in the timeline and jump scare me when I least expect it. You should be afraid of me, mutt. I've got powerful friends, you know. Yeah, I'm very much already am. Be less demonic, please, and thank you. Alright, go now, you impertinent scamp. Wreak little havoc. But remember this. If you fail, there will be consequences. Cool beans. Hey, you stop that. I was being intentionally menacing. That means I got the last word in. Have I made myself clear, runt? Okay, sure, whatever. Good. Now, get going. And if you disappoint me, I'll make sure you won't soon forget it, so help me God. Do you just take it God saving the man while sitting in the same room as the dude? What did I just? That's fine, kid. I use the mayor's name as a word for bitch, so it's only fair I extend her to the same courtesy. Excuse me? I've eaten birds and live mice, you know, so don't assume I don't have the emotional capacity to devour you whole as well. Are you claiming you're powerful enough to eat God? Are you claiming you're powerful enough to stop me? No, nah. I was just asking a question. Oh, for the love of... Why? We don't have time for this. Our scene shall end and chant to fade back in. It's not fading to the screen back every time I quip you. Near go to kitty. Where do we even find you? Where do we even find you? Well, there's the reward for both of them. So about the mayor cat's head. For the last time, I've told you, I don't know why you're trying to she went and got that asinine procedure done it herself. Other than her grandpappy happened to have a cat who looked the exact same as she does now, the connection's lost on me. It just doesn't make sense, you know? What possible normality planet could allow her to be in Dialtown, but not us? She's a bigoted, pushy-tailed bandit partner. She's a nutjob, plain and simple. Trying to understand someone like her will just leave you with a sore noggin. What are we even rambling about down here anyhow? If we want to avoid getting detected, surely we'd want to avoid passing through places where we might be spotted by prying pedestrians, right? Oh, relax, you'll think we'll find anyone down here at this time of night? I mean, Rotary Christ, this place tends to be deserted enough before the right hour hits. Do not explain to me what right hour is. But you didn't even ask. Cause I don't want to know. Alright, you baby. You know, I'm surprised the Cesspit trains even run this late at night. Oh, they run 24/7. Honestly, I don't think this place has even a single human worker left at this point. That can't be right. Who's operating the trains then? Robots or ghosts, maybe? That's ridiculous. Here I said or, not and. Now, both would be ridiculous, alright. Okay, forget me apparently asking about some subway specters and such. A more apt question might be, why not just walk to the fun fair and just stick them back alleys and such? That way, we'd avoid dealing with wheeled automators or extra really clear visitors. Well, the fun fair's on the outskirts of town, that's a long walk. That's the right side of place you put in terms of amusement, isn't it? Land's expensive for the city, man. I've been attending in the park for a reason, bucko. Lord, to build a functional amusement park in the city? Your roller coasters probably have to go through the mayor's office. And who'd want to ride a coaster that ends up with a scratchy distance of... I'm sorry, but did you just say that you live in a tent down there? Shut up, the exposition's been established, move on. Yeah. Right. With any luck, one of these trains should stop for us soon enough. Shh. Did you hear that? Hear what? That's the megaphone. It's getting closer. It's Billy's megaphone. No, it couldn't be. It's little Billy. Alright, I haven't had an inkling of what he is. Oh my god. Oh god, oh fuck. Billy's back, bozos. Ooh, tarnation, little Billy, my arch nemesis. Hang on, I thought it was Fizzy's arch nemesis. Oh yeah, actually that sounds correct. Well, in that case, I just think you're a fucking dick then. Do you really have any use such vulgar language around kids? So you think that's vulgar, huh? Okay, never mind. That was a whole lot of slurs. At least there was a happen to recognize all slurs. Jax, did you teach those words to the children of Dialtown? What? You think I didn't invent half of those words, huh? Think again, you bagged bozo? Why you? Wait, hang on just a minute. What in tarnation is a crinkus anyhow? Try to enjoy, bucko. The employer slur. The word that will be uttered by the one and only Colossal Billy toward the end of days. What is this? First the two weapon-headed goons and now you? Don't tell me the mayor started some kind of villainous league to conspire against me and Jax. Yeah, that's exactly what's happened. She named the mingling. That's the best you all could come up with? Hey, I didn't name this stupid thing. I'm just here for the perks, man. Okay, can we hear this one long, I guess, then? Yeah, this is only the second encounter we've had to deal with thus far, and it's already getting old. In fairness, the first one was a 2-for-1 offer. Honestly, no exaggeration here. Those two fools aged me prematurely. I'm aged, Norm. Okay, so here's how this is gonna go down, bozos. I'm gonna go hog your time with licorice and drag you straight to the mayor's office. Knowing me, I'll likely make a game out of it and try to drag you over as much of the broken glass and the pavements I can. You're one of friends, a child, ain't ya? Finding the mayor trusts a little child to drag us here, but not the other two. Well, duh, unlike those two builders, I'm cut out for actual crime. Oh, this is gonna be okay for screwing up? Hey, I don't know. Like I care about what's gonna happen to those two clowns? You really think I'll look down at the ground after I push a kid off the swing set to make sure the kid's head isn't split in two? LMAO, nah. People are just bowling pins to me. Have you just been running amok the whole time that it's been stewing in my shack? I can't believe you, Billy. How long have you sunk in? Working for law and order, working for the man? Or more accurately, for the intolerant Tabby? Working for law and order? How? The mayor's biggest crook and the cesspit of the town. Wait, aren't we meant to be confident about something? I agree with literally every word the devilish child just said. Well, of course you'd see Candid too. You have eyes, don't you? Just the two God Almighty gave me. Do you got your eyes from God? Yeah, it sucks to be you then. If I were you, I'd get a pair of those cheap bootleg guys, shove them together in a sweatshop by someone my age. Far better quality control. I still don't get why you're doing all this. Why on earth do you want political leverage for? You have no agenda, you only want to see the world burn. Oh, but that's exactly what I have my figurative eye on, my green friend. Complete and total immunity. I can skip her whenever I want, burn whenever I want, maim whomever I desire. What's a whom? Oh, you won't stand a chance once I have that cat in my pocket. Same goes for all those green internal organs of yours, bozo. Honestly, I've been shot at by folks who are much less alarming than you, runt. Hey now, flattery won't get you out of this jam, sheriff suck-up. Hang on, I have an idea. And what might that be? Shoot him now! Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm sorry, did I offend you, huh, Norm? He's a kid, Jax. He's no child, he's a pet-sized demon. I've seen him down seagulls with his slingshot for 20 yards. He's absolutely rich, Norm. Shoot him, now! Jax, you know I can't. Also, you'll snag the mayor, but spare little Billy. This little one's only a half bit. He doesn't know any better. He knows exactly how much harm he does, Norm. He's despicable. You're talking like a madman, partner. Nah, bro, he's right, in fairness. I am very deplorable. Alright, kid. I'm gonna say this as concisely as I possibly can. If you don't leave us the hell alone, you're gonna find yourself with a belly full of lead. Are we clear? Oh, as if I'd lose a march with Froggy McGeese and you, pistol packing pops. Do you have any idea how high your bounties are, huh? For the first time ever, you two are wanted, Sticky. Wait, am I sticky because, you know, or sticky note because of the sticky noted face? Sure. Besides, why would I give you two up? I know you don't have the balls to drop me, cowboy. You said so yourself. Helps not. Though I could just hand my pistol to my buddy Jax over here, you know. Ace, you're dead in a heartbeat. It's true, my index is already clutching in anticipation. Well, shit. You know what? Fuck this. Unlike the mayor, I know not to bother with shit that's more trouble than what it's worth. I'll let us go watch intensely gore videos to get my anger out. Nice, that's like non-serial killers in the making do. Yeah, fine. Just go. Can I still pew-pew? He's over leaving peacefully. Let him go. As if you had the balls to shoot me anyway, Greenie. Norm, I beg of thee, the pistol, I require it. Nah, let him return to his shitty leader and tell her of his failure. Failure? Hey, this is only the beginning for me, bozo. Once I scrap the whole mercenary shit, I'll just lobby the government to get my way, like a fast food giant or an oil company that downs pelicans of crude oil. Way easier for me. Peace out, bozos. Man, that is one silly child. Go! Oh, there we go. Shot him. Huh, you know, I thought you were a better shot than that. I never miss. I was just determined, lad. Like when he takes shot pulls at our raccoons and wanted her on my garage or an unwanted taxman. Oh, I wouldn't have missed. Yeah, which is precisely why I didn't hand you the gun. Man, has anyone ever taught the kid about hell? Does Dialtown not have any churches these days? Most churches in town are only registered as such for tax reasons. Like our local, it ain't a sin if you put our crumbs in the bin donut store. This place makes me sick to my stomach. We do have one real church that I know of, but... Well, word on the playground is that Billy has an eternal ban there. Eternal? You mean like a lifetime ban? Surely. No, it's eternal. Applies to his corpse, too. The priest is terrified that Billy arranged to get his casket booby-trapped when he dies, and like sneak a cannon in there and then shoot ramen to the country. Or, you know, set up the funeral buffet food to look like tiny toothpick chunks of himself. So I guess the priest ain't banking on the little varmint suddenly seeing the light then, eh? Oh boy, no, priest and the kids are lost cause, whatever that means. Jesus never even called one of the sinners he met a lost cause, for the record. Right, but Jesus never met little Billy. Jesus never forced us to use the word swanicide once in his entire life. Did Judah even have swans back then? If little Billy was around back then, nowhere would have swans left, Norm. Alright, you've convinced me. Enough talk about the ominous dwarf. Say, how did the train send a stop at the station? And that's what should be stopping right now. Well, look at that. It did stop. How in tarnation did you echolocation? Forget it. Let's just board the train and be done with it. I like this dude. The Norm. I like him. What do you mean they got away? What part of the sentence didn't you get? I understood the sentence. How on earth did you let them get away? Oh, easy. The cowboy was holding a gun and I wasn't. You know, because someone decided not to give... Don't you dare! We both know that with the gun, you'd be an astronomically greater threat to my perfect society reforms than those two clowns ever were. You're right, I totally would be. Either way, they're on the way back to the fun fair right now. So, nothing has changed about aside from you somehow looking even more of an incompetent hack than you did before. But I mean, it's in the nicest possible way. I'm going to club you to death with a fucking hammer now. Right, except you can't do that. I can, and in fact, I'm currently probing the immediate vicinity for the nearest hammer. But I have information. Alright, you know the shtick, half-pint. Spill the beans or I'm gonna show God what your beating heart looks like. I'm just curious to see if he really has one. I'm half expecting like a miniature limestone obelisk that says something akin to "I died for the bands" on it instead. So basically the Cowboys plan to fill it with bullet holes. We'll see arrive at the fun fair and see that the Hoblin's wretched offspring missing. Huh. Alright, now, can I take a loan to start an oil company? I want to kill pellets with crude oil. Are you serious? You're asking me this right after you lured me to an assassination plot? So is that a yes? Yes, obviously I'm going to give you the loan. Now, get out! Let the adult and God discuss this. Man, you went from having a cryptid eating your trash to playing target practice with the sheriff that time forgot. You should have just taken a leaf from God's book and done nothing today. Always a winning strategy. You don't understand. I had to get rid of him. To recreate the post... This is fine. We know they're coming here, so... I can set an ambush. No. A trap. Put a bucket above the door filled with scorpions, perhaps? And what if they break it through a window? There goes your scorpion bucket over the door plan. Then I'll just scorpion bucket trap every possible entry point then. Man, with all due respect, I've seen the contents of your scorpion drawer. You've got enough scorpions to fill like 3 buckets, tops. Oh, for the love of... Last resort, God. God, do you ever just any suggestions of your own? Sure do. Send me. Well, that's enough from God for tonight. Really, I'm being serious and whatnot. Send me. I'll deal with those 2 scalawags. How on earth would you succeed when the small demonic one had no chance? Well, God for a start. All I have to do is turn the bullets of the Yeehaws man gun into gravy, and what do you know? Threat defused. You can do that? No clue. Maybe. I'm a little rusty, but I created the universe, didn't I? Hell, I'm sure I could drop them off with some kind of pocket dimension. I'd love to see this to figure out a way out of those cesspits without my help. So you can be somewhat useful to me aside from using that toasty caster of yours. Yeah, like, watch this. There's no chance. What the fuck? Alright. I'll cut you a deal, trash hound. I'm bridging the fugitives, and I'll pay you for what I would have paid Savvy Shooting and the scary half-prints had they succeeded. What, money? Yes, obviously I mean money. A vast amount of it too. How's about you just throw an almond on top of the rest of the dog food you promised me and chop it down and we call it a day? Oh, well, I am the supreme ruler of Dialtown. I can grant you anything your hound are desires, no matter how opulent or decadent the request. Titles, land, riches, untold power, it can all be yours. No, omelet's good. I'm hanging out with Oliver tomorrow. We watch bad CG mockbuster movies together sometimes, and that boy just loves his omelets. First of all, let me be clear. I will have you hanged, drawn, and quartered for high treason should you ever feel it's appropriate. Once again, describe to me and how you choose to waste your time when you are into my presence. Well, I just asked for 2 omelets, so you each get 1. Nah, we'll share. You'd be lucky if I don't season the omelet with Richard at this point. I prefer if you didn't. If me and him are sharing. Oliver's probably allergic to poison. Fine. Just go. Attain those 2 meat-ring fools, and the omelet you crave shall be yours. Ha, nice. Right here, the outskirts of town. Kind of peaceful out here. Reminds me of a little of my homestead. Minus the glowing neon gears in the background, I suppose. I told you that most of all Dialtown's such a rotten place. Alright, because there ain't nobody around these parts safe for us. You could always move your whole shack out here, you know. And why on earth would I want to do that? Well, you wouldn't have to walk a bajillion miles for a pint of milk for a start? If I wanted portable milk, I'd purchase a cow. Oh, I have a guy for that. Why? Do you want to buy a cow from him or not? Yeah, I do. But why in our nation would you even have a cow guy? Yes. Ah, forget it. You know, it must be getting lonely surviving in the city. If only you can move in. Wait, idea. Nope. I am not moving into your tent with you, partner. Oh, why not? You said that your tent's over in the park, right? Yeah, it is. Why? I don't think I could resist the urge to just shoot every swan I see. Vicious bastard. Oh man, Randy's gonna love you. Who's Randy? He's a friend of mine and a former morsel nemesis to swan kind. Oh, and you're about to meet him. If you're a green scoundrel, you sure well connected, ain't you? I like helping people. Hey, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, it's good to see that you do, but that just makes all of this the more rotten. If you're generally a good Samaritan, it makes the mayor all the more despicable for tossing you out at the curb. It's not Randy or anyone else's fault that mayor did it to us. Partner. If ordinary folks let bigotry reign supreme and just watch you get mistreated without lifting a finger, don't you think they're at least somewhat complicit in your mistreatment? Malice triumphs when good folks just look on, right? But Kieran Alford helped us out. Alright, those two may have assisted us, granted, and Rand's gonna help us too. You really think so? I know so. Now come on, Rando's waiting. We're seeing everybody! We must see Bigfoot too then, right? So much for him waiting. Not seeing even there. Oh, he's asleep inside the booth. He sleeps in there. Not a very good employee, is he? Sleeping on the job? Oh, you misunderstand. He isn't on the job right now. He sleeps at work. Partner, I don't mean this in a mean sort of way, but I reckon if the human ancestor that sprouted legs and crawled out of the ocean knew that the efforts resulted in Randy's life being a thing, I honestly reckon he'd crawl on back in the ocean and gnaw on his own legs off just in case he changed his mind and wanted to give evolution another go later on. Hey now, you're going to sleep in a dumpster. Huh. Well, that's progress, I suppose. Alright, I come up. Oh, that's easy. You know just how to make him up. I know just how to make him up. Just because he's kind of skittish in the slits. Oh my god. He just went full guns of God, the worst I. Jax. Hey, Randy. And a cowboy. Fulmer, I haven't seen you in a whole year. What are you doing here? Hey, man, we kinda need a favor. Okay, but Frisbee Norm, Randall Norm. Hey. Zay, what's with the paper bag over your head, friend? Wait, are you also trying to conceal your hideous face from the world? Didn't work for me. People said they could still smell my virginity through the bag. Please cease your gibbering and jabbering, partner. You're bumming me out. That's not why he's hiding his face. He's a normie. I told you not to call me a. Wait, really? In the flesh? Head. Huh. I didn't know that. That your type were allowed to be here in Dialtown. Nah, I was exiled from town years ago to see your green buddy here was last spring. I don't know if I should be more afraid that you're a normie or a cowboy. I've had a few bad erotic experiments with yeehaw men, you know. I don't know whether the chastise you for implying that you should be afraid of normies, or question how you somehow managed to grow a sexual disdain for cowboys given how few of us are moseying on around these parts. Wait, before you do decide whether or not you wish to chastise or interrogate me. Did I mishear what you said, or did you just say that Jack was also exiled from Dialtown? Yeah, you see, when it all started with a tantalizing green breakfast. This goes with it if I explain this again. Huh. Frankly, I also would have eaten the green breakfast a year ago before I managed to get a job that allowed me to actually buy my own food. Probably would have picked the syringes out of it first, though. Oh my god, the syringes have flavor! Yeah, and that flavor is plastic. So, on a more relevant note, what does he need from me? You need to enter the foundry. Gotta check out my eggs, alright? Oh, that's no problem. You two can go right in. Let me know when you need me to open the gate. You know we don't have any money, right? Well, Jax doesn't. The bills in my wallet have phoneless presidents on them, which I doubt your boss would accept. Hey, it's all good. Jackson never has money. He's gravel and lives in the 10-meter yard from a swamp-infested pond, so it's kind of a given, you know. He's what? About how Jack's my life, Norm. He got me this job. Saved me from living in an eternal little dumpster. If he hadn't pushed me so far for this job, well, I never would have realized that I deserved better. I'd probably be incredibly dead by now, in all honesty, lying face down in the pond, being pecked by all ravenous waterfowl. All while a hotline customer is still on the line asking me if I'm feeling randy tonight. Alright, I only got some of that, but it all sounded immensely hellish. You have my sympathy, partner. Thanks, but I don't need that anymore. Thanks to Jax, I've had time to heal. Heal, wait. Randy, your head bandages, they're gone. He says I don't have to wrangle hostile for the string dinos every day. My hands have had time to heal too, I guess. Oh, I didn't notice that. You know, you don't know how much of a difference you've made in my life, Jax. I never would have stopped feeling sorry for myself or realized that my happiness is in my own hands without you. Jeez, is there anyone in Dialtown that you haven't helped, partner? This is starting to get borderline ridiculous. Hey, it's all coincidence, Norm. He even gave me a new head for my bandage. Normally I'd presume that you said those words the wrong way around, but I've seen weirder things today. Oh, yeah, no, I was always messing up my greeting at the, here's a fun fact. The first thing that I ever said to Jackson was an immediate fuck up. Set the bar at an appropriately low level the moment I began talking. And still, that's get to be my new bandage. Made me feel like one tough cookie. Every day, I try to live the life decisively to live up to the bandage expectations. They say you gotta fake it till you make it after all. What I'm saying is, Jax doesn't give up on people. I'm beginning to understand that now. Yeah. He's right about himself, you know. It's safe to hope again, Norm, I promise. Alright, enough of the mushy stuff. I suppose you've given me a lot to think about. Come on, let's just get to this eggs of yours, alright? Alright, let's do it. Go around inside, fellas. Gates open when you're ready to go. Will do. It was a pleasure to meet you, Randy. Think you're kind, kindly fear the wisdom for unhappy trails. Hey, it's no problem. I hope you two find what you're looking for. Yeah. How much farther will this go? Hold up. I got a note. Fuck, where are the eggs? They're exactly what I'm looking for. Site's been disturbed. Hang on just a moment. Is that a sticky note? Let me see here. Don't eat it! Why did you just do that? Free cheese and slice, of course I ate it. There was writing on it, partner. Context! Now we'll never get to know what it said. Well, if they want us to read the words, then maybe they shouldn't have written what they had to say on a slice of cheese. You're goddamn intricate. Yeah. Wait, hold on for a Jiffy. What did you assume I have my face coat on? Well, it could be cheese in fairness. Which allures me, but you're also armed with a real gun. So I'll just plan to wait till you blinked. Look it out and find out. You're just a fleshy phone with the green pumpkin hanging off of it. I swear to God. That nice right, but pumpkins aren't green. Well, okay, granted the rotten ones are. Besides, what kind of clown make the protagonist of a game of theirs orange? Oh my God. Fucking the red doggo taking a jab at himself for day shift at Freddy's. No way, that's a direct jab. Hey, it's God. What's the haps? I was thinking the devil, or I speak of the God. Hey, dude. Norm, meet the God. God, Norm. How do you do, partner radio? Might need another day in it. Hey, learn how to talk like an old-timey integrate from my new buddy, Oliver. Well, you know Oliver now? Fuck, what else did I miss the year I was out of town? The whole lot has changed, actually, minus the random isopod event. Guy just got lonely without you being in town and needed someone to watch awful CG mockbusters with him. Does he appreciate me on the street and asked if I wanted to come over. Mentioned he tried with someone else, but apparently this Randy character was too afraid of the dancing CG creators to finish the movie with him. Personally, I'm usually too drunk to keep up with the full motion picture, but hey, I'll take free party food when I can get it. Yes, I am mighty disappointed. And yet for lying to me. What? I mean, yeah, I did lie, but which lie, huh? You're supposed to expect you to believe that this fella's God? I'm a God-fearing man, you know. You honestly think I'd be gullible enough to... Hey, you don't need to be afraid of me, man. I'm just as chill as they come. Oh, wait. Ah, shit, I misspoke. You actually should be very much afraid of me. Alright, my bad. I'm not used to being after threat. What's up, guy? What's you feeling all aggressive today? Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, the mayors are looking for you, too. Really, the mayor hired you to come retrieve this? Yeah, and boy, she must have been a special kind of desperate to have turn me of all people. Why are you doing this, God, man? Surely you've got other stuff to do with your time. You're better than this. No, I'm really not. Shit, you got me there. Lord, it's like watching a priest go and negotiate with a particularly crafty stray dog. You know, guy, I never pegged you as a mercenary type, in all honesty. Really, it seems like too much effort for you. Well, yeah, normally I would be sure. But would you believe it? She offered me an entire omelet in exchange for me bringing two fellows to her. I'm seeing all of them around, and I want to look a big shot for the boy. We're watching that awful CG rack my posted tonight, or to whatever. Seriously, a quarter of the movie's runtime is just awful CG racks complimenting the restaurant's food. Dex, I'm having those murderous thoughts of mine again. Thanks for the heads up, Norm. Oh, by the way, hey, God, have you seen my eggs? Oh, yeah, sure. Sweet, what the haps then, my man? Mega's told me to ask her where you think she's getting the eggs for my omelet from. The fridge, I would think. Oh, right, yeah, that's, second where I would have assumed she would have dug around from too, right? Yeah, no, she said she's gonna cook your unhatched babies. No, that's like 5 holes worth of egg, though. What's she gonna do with the other 4? She's gonna slap the rest of them into a big old pot and make herself some massive pollos and gumbo. That's really lame. I hate it when the mayor devours my younglings. Yeah, it's a real bummer, alright? Alright, let's get this over with. I'm gonna quickly tell you both of, then I can take yous back to, Hang on just a moment. You're nuts if you think I'm just gonna let you hog time it like I'm some kind of hog. Oh, come on, friend. It won't be that bad. Some people have to pay mills and difference to them, and you're getting hog-tied for free. Mills? Yeah, that's the plural of MILF. That ain't right. Yeah, huh? What's the plural of wolf then? Wolves, but... It's an acronym, you can't just... Jeez, it's like I'm talking to Oliver's odd friend again. The sweat unfinished sentences, even stronger instance of that plural of MILF isn't in fact MILFs. Man, you guys are cool. Sorry I'm doing this. Well, let's get you all tied up. I'm really surprised that Rain doesn't agree that the plural of MILF is MILFs. You'd think someone who worked for Phonetics Hollywood would know better, right? Dax, there's a lot more sacred than your bad child correctly understand that the plural of MILF is in fact MILFs, and we don't understand that it's important. What's important? Is shooting the mayor before she devoured your young dammit? Okay, fine, yeah, that is pretty compelling. Let's kill Mayor Magus, you know, for the heck of it. Well, yeah, and save your kids. Yeah, that too, I guess. See, well, I don't personally care as to whether President Postpost lives or dies after I get that omelet. The mayor gave me explicit orders not to let you shoot her in the face, and I really want that omelet. Alright, Valis. God, this blows. It really does, yes. You suck. Okay, scratch that. I'm sorry, that was mean. That was more than justified. Hey, really good. You don't have to be rude. I'll be as rude as I like to folks that are trying to kidnap us. Oh, kidnapping is also pretty good, granted. I'm just saying we are better than this. Oh, come on, bros. Can't you just be happy for me?